UN Conference on Trade and Development has a report that reflects the significant influence Via Campesina has had in just 20 years. Get this for a title: Wake Up Before It's Too Late. Make agriculture truly sustainable now for food security in a changing climate. 3 of their main points. Wake up to the reality that addressing the roots of hunger means we must empower farmers and promote food sovereignty. Wake up to the reality that we have to transition from fossil fuel-intensive monoculture to ecological intensification. This means supporting farmers not only to use ecological production methods, but also to support them to fully realize their role as stewards of the land, restorers and protectors of soil, water, and biodiversity, and to be vital contributors to carbon reduction. Third, wake up to the reality that addressing hunger requires a major paradigm shift aimed at radically transforming the food system. Tinkering will not be enough. Gracias, Via Campesina, and thanks to all of you in this room, some of whom I know have been part of this struggle. You have helped us to see the world differently and to focus our energies in food more effectively. Well, this cute little hamster has something to say to us about the radical paradigm shift we have to make. Consider this fact. From the day this little darling was born, it doubled its weight for the first 6 weeks and then it stopped. And here is my question. What would happen if he doubled his weight for a full year? Well, folks, it's not pretty. We would be facing a 9 billion ton hamster, a monster that would consume the entire global production of corn every day and still end up being hungry. The fact is that we humans are gobbling up 1.4 Earths every year. Based on current trends, we will be devouring 3 Earths within 36 years. We would not do this without oil. Without this most powerful and flexible source of energy, we could not have extended our dominance so far, so fast. When it was discovered in 1859, we were 1 billion. We are now 7 billion. And in 36 years' time, we will be 9. Before oil, economic growth as we know it was unheard of and negligible at best. From the time of Jesus to 1859, what we now call GDP increased only 6 or 7 times. Imagine that in 1800 years. Since then, it's gone up almost 100 times, and by 2050, it will go up 250 times in that 150-year period to 180 trillion. Climate scientists tell us, well, 350 parts per million of carbon is what will keep us stable, what human beings have always experienced as long as we've been a species on this planet. We reached 400 parts per million this year. 450 parts per million is what climate scientists have told us is the number we got to just not go over, and we're projected right now at 555 parts per million.